Most people go their entire lives believing that the rich know something they don't, that wealthy people must have access to information, opportunities, or insider secrets that the rest of us will never see. They assume the rich are smarter, luckier, or started with more. But the truth is far simpler, far quieter, and far more accessible than anyone realizes. There is one rule, one financial principle that every wealthy person follows without fail. Most people have heard of it, but very few actually apply it. And because they don't, they spend decades working harder, stressing more, and wondering why they can't get ahead, even when they're doing everything right. Before we get into the rule, take 1 second right now and hit subscribe. If you want money to finally make sense, if you want to understand the math behind wealth instead of the hype, this channel will change the way you see your financial future. Now, let's talk about Alex and Jordan. Two people, same age, same job, same income. They both earn around $55,000 a year. They both have rent, food, bills, and normal expenses. Neither of them comes from money. They're both trying to figure out life, plan for their future, and make the best financial decisions they can. From the outside, they look identical. But 20, 30, 40 years later, their financial lives could not be more different. One retires early with freedom. The other keeps working because he has no choice. And the difference comes down to one thing. Here is the rule the rich never break. Money must always be working. This is the rule, but most people don't understand what it actually means. So let's break it down in real time with real numbers through the lives of Alex and Jordan. At age 25, both of them have saved $5,000. That's it. Nothing dramatic, nothing life-changing, just $5,000 sitting in a bank account. But this is the moment their paths split forever. Alex takes his $5,000 and invests it in a simple S&P 500 index fund. Nothing crazy, no risky bets, no trying to time the market, no guessing. Just consistent investing into something that has grown about 10% per year on average for decades. Alex also commits to investing $300 a month. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough to matter. Most importantly, Alex never leaves his money unemployed. Every dollar he earns goes to work. Jordan takes his $5,000 and leaves it in a checking account because he's not ready to invest yet. He plans to invest someday, when he feels more comfortable, when he has more savings, when the market looks safer. But someday never comes, and instead of being put to work, his money sits like a parked car in a garage. 5 years later, at age 30, here's the difference. Alex's $5,000 has grown to around $8,000 because of compound returns. And his monthly contributions add up to $18,000 more. Total, about $28,000. Jordan's $5,000 has stayed almost exactly the same.
Banks pay almost no interest. Inflation quietly steals 2 to 3% of purchasing power every year. His $5,000 is now worth closer to $4,200 in real value. At age 30, Alex, approximately $28,000, Jordan, approximately $5,000. A $23,000 difference created entirely by one rule. Alex put his money to work, Jordan didn't. But this is only the beginning. The real separation hasn't even started yet. Let's jump to age 35. Alex has continued investing. His $300 a month, combined with compound growth, pushes his investments to about $76,000. Jordan still isn't investing. He's thinking about it, but thinking doesn't multiply money. Savings accounts don't multiply money. His balance is around $7,000, maybe $8,000. But inflation has reduced that to about $6,500 in real value. At age 35, Alex approximately $76,000, Jordan approximately $7,000. Gap $69,000. Still same job, still same income, still same life. Now age 40. Alex has invested $54,000 from his own pocket, but compounding has grown his account to around $137,000. Jordan has around $9,000 in savings, maybe $10,000, but the value is dropping every year. Savings accounts don't grow, they decay. At age 40, Alex approximately $137,000, Jordan approximately $9,000. Gap $128,000. This is where most people look at their friends and wonder how some seem ahead, even though they make the same money. The answer isn't income, it's the rule. Now age 45, Alex has invested $72,000 total, but his account has grown to around $230,000. At this point, his investments are earning more money per year than he is adding. His money is officially working harder than he is. Jordan still keeps most of his savings in a bank account. He might finally be considering investing, but he's already 20 years behind. Even if he starts now, he won't catch up. His account is around $10,000 to $12,000. At age 45, Alex approximately $230,000, Jordan approximately $12,000. Gap $218,000. Same age, same job, same income. One rule. Now age 50. Alex's money has hit around $375,000. Every year his account earns around $25,000 to $35,000 in growth alone. Jordan would have to save aggressively for years to equal what Alex's money generates automatically. Jordan's savings after years of delay has grown slightly, but only slightly, maybe $12,000 to $14,000. Inflation eats most of it.
At age 50, Alex, $375,000. Jordan, $12,000. The gap, $363,000. This is where people call the system unfair, but the system isn't unfair. Time is fair to everyone. Some people just use it earlier. Now age 55. Alex's investments hit around $610,000, even though he has only invested $108,000 from his own pocket. The remaining $500,000 came from growth, from time, from consistency. Jordan might have $20,000, maybe $30,000 if he finally started investing a little, but without time, compounding doesn't work. There is no acceleration phase, no multiplication. At age 55, Alex, $610,000. Jordan, $20,000 to $30,000. Gap, $580,000. Age 60. This is the moment that defines everything. Alex's investments cross $1 million. $1 million. From consistency, from discipline, from simple math. Jordan has between $30,000 and $60,000. Enough for emergencies, not enough for freedom. At age 60, Alex, $1 million plus. Jordan, $30,000 to $60,000. The gap, $950,000. Same income, same job, same economy. Different rule. Alex followed it. Jordan didn't. Money must always be working. When money works, you eventually stop needing to. When money sits still, you work forever. Alex's money earned money. Jordan's money waited. And waiting is the single most expensive decision a person can make. The rich aren't rich because they're lucky. They're rich because they refuse to let money sit idle. Jordan waited for the right time. The rich know the right time was always yesterday, and the next best time is now. Alex didn't get rich by doing something extraordinary. He got rich by doing something consistently ordinary. He followed the one rule the rich never break. Your money must be working harder than you do. If you follow that rule long enough, wealth is no longer something other people have. It becomes your reality. This is Net Plus, where money stops being a mystery and becomes a language you finally understand. Hit subscribe for more deep dive lessons that actually stick.